What's up, everyone? I'm Fearless Falcon, and welcome back to Wavetale. So, as I load up Twitch on my phone so that I can keep an eye on the stream and the chat. So, I've heard that this game, despite being an absolute blast, is actually very short. Like, this is probably the finale short. Which is kind of sad. It's like actually surfing a wave. It's quick, it's fun, it's a super huge blast, and you have a ton of fun doing it, and then it leaves you wanting another one. So we're gonna see exactly how I'm tired, if it's not obvious. So I gotta travel to Candle Hill.
I can't believe we're going to Candle Hill.
Oh, nothing to fuss about, Shrimpy. They're just people like you and me. Maybe a bit more crude. More mauls and hammers than knives and forks. Oh, the foreman of the Dandelion was the best mechanic I had ever met. He knew that plant like his own pocket. He would knock on the pipes with his wrench, put his ear to the metal and listen, and then say something like, there, love, it's just a hiccup. That's all. Daddy'll treat you right away. And so he'd calibrate the pressure or grease some cogwheels, and she'd be running as smoothly as ever.
Will we meet him? The foreman?
Oh, he kicked the bucket years ago. But I'm hoping to talk to his son. He was just a scamp back then, but a gifted scamp indeed. If he can't build our weapon, nobody can.
Hey, Crystal. So, apparently this is a very short game, actually. Like, this is probably going to be the finale. Which is kind of sad. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I don't want it to be short.
Why is it called Candle Hill?
The furnaces there used to burn at night. You could see them from far off, like lit candle wicks. Shrimps and lobsters, this is a dead end! We need to find a way to break through.
Bonk. Charlie! Whoa, I thought I'd grilled my last patty. How do you feel? Are you hurting? Oh, only my wallet. I can't get any business done with all this fog cutting off my customer base. I'll be honest, I forgot to write the suggestions down. So say them again, and I will write them down right now. Or, like, eventually, and I'll write them down.
Oh.
Well, our exhaust torches usually keep the wind bound. Okay. Look into wind bound. Alright, so I need to fix the generator again.
Did you talk to someone? What did you find out?
Apparently the generator that powers the torches is shut down.
Oh, well, that's an easy fix. I can even see it from here. Let's go.
Well, remember that I play on PC, not Xbox. So, like, you know, gold memberships and stuff. Isn't always something that I can focus on. I know, but, you know, saying that it's free for gold and then, you know, it might not be free for Steam. We'll have to see. Up. Smack. Just several smacks. Poor Gloom monsters. Iris Fall. I've never actually played Little Nightmares because, again, you know me, you know me, I don't actually do well with horror games. Well, I'll see what I can do. Money! Jellyfish money. Only the best kind. High on Life, I already told you we're not looking into period end of discussion. The humor is too crude. And Sunset Overdrive, that's an older game, but I have been meaning to look into it actually at some point. It's one of those things that's like, I should buy that sometime. And then I'm just like, later. A time card from the plant. Candle Hill was home to Strandville's dandelion workers before the war. Grandma says they were the only ones who were self-sufficient after the city sank. No one else knew the first thing about an honest day's work, except her, of course. Let me set this in stone. High on Life. No. Just no. Not risking it. Sorry. Gotta draw the line somewhere. Well, blimey, I heard about the Water Walker, but I thought it was just sailor superstitions.
Whoa.
Not a fan of otherworldly beings, but a customer is a customer.
The torches must be filled with gloom. I'll need you to play chimney sweep here, Siggy. Unclogging them should solve the problem.
One down.
No cause for celebration yet. Let's find another one.
No rest for the wicked.
Thunk! Yeah, I've seen videos of Sunset Overdrive. That's definitely one that
That's
I
another one.
Let's keep moving.
want to do. But enough talk about future games. For the moment. How are you doing today?
That's 3. Come on, Siggy, you can do this.
What's happening? All this gloom, where did it come from? Sweet sparks. I'm gonna radio sis. Find a diary, don't open it. Whoa! Didn't want that. Honestly, I was a little nervous today because one of my patients at work had a bit of a fever and a cough, and I was sort of like, oh no, please don't let them have COVID, because, you know, I'm working with them directly, and, you know, if they're sick, then I'm probably sick. COVID was bad enough once. So knock on wood, that everything is fine. Oh, that must be the diary. Swoop. Did not peek. Thunk. Gotta give it the old thunk. You drop down and you give it the old thunk.
Are there many left?
What? You're getting tired? pesky water striders. Be on your guard.
Simple combat, but fun and effective. It's not the main draw of the game, but it's fun. This is almost. I was considering doing some Hat in Time stuff at some point soon. But I wasn't sure how well that would go over with everyone. Everyone. I'm man enough to make jokes about the fact that I don't have many viewers. Yeah, it would be interesting to see some of the new mods. Probably plenty. I tried Terraria once. It was a little too combat oriented for my taste. As far as the survival game was. Don't get me wrong, I can absolutely appreciate it. It just felt like one of those games where you need to like invest 100 hours in order to be remotely competent. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just a little, like, it wasn't exactly 100% to my taste. Oops. Oh, well, how convenient. I can only offer so much. Anywhere? Just need to activate a button. Ah, freedom of movement. How I yearn for thee. Blast them!
Gran, I can see some ships.
Let's try and get through quickly before we draw attention to ourselves. The hill crew don't like visitors. My. Seems like they're throwing us a welcome party.
Cloud's ship?
How did he get here before us? Oh, these folks are not easy to deal with. Last thing we need is Cloud annoying them even more.
Now, look here. I'm the mayor of Strandville. You can't deny me passage.
You shove your titles where the sun doesn't shine. Now beat it, or we'll melt you down and grease the cogwheels with you.
No use. He's thin as a rake.
Ah, Doris. Right on time. Will you please explain to this noble troop that I come in peace and with good intentions?
I need a word with little Cassius. I have an important job for him.
Cassius doesn't work for stuck-ups. Now get lost, all of you. Scram.
Sweet mother of all spots, save us from our sins.
Oh, this thing is back.
Try to keep them at bay. I'll guard the ship.
I'll guard the shit! Defeat the serpent.
Here comes some more.
Guess that was the easy part.
Fight me.
Is it feeding off the chimneys? Let's set that vermin on fire. There's a pressure plate at the bottom of the chimney that activates the furnace.
Up we go!
The ignition switches are at the top of the furnace.
Wait, we're actually climbing the thing? Okay. What do I plan on doing after stream? One of my other friends and I have been playing Borderlands 2, so we might be playing that together. I might just get some sleep. It's been a bit of a long day. Alternatively, I might just go back and play more Warframe.
Ha! Too hot to handle for you?
But I also know that that doesn't like 100% interest you all the time, so, you know.
Be careful, everyone. Here comes more of them.
Try to be nice and do it on my own time. think I'll be able to make it from that distance. Maybe. Barely.
Feeling broiled yet?
Fair enough. Here comes some more.
Okay, focus.
How convenient that this SparkNet just works as an Omni tool. Sorry, I'm focusing on the moderate challenge.
One more climb.
Ooh, the music picked up. Flames.
That's it! You run back to your blasted masters!
That was some action, lass. Since at least one of you can do more than talk, we'll grant your wish. Follow us.
Alright, welcome to Candle, whatever it's called. Where do we need to go? Oh.
Who's that?
That's little Cassius, the foreman's son.
Little Cassius?
He's much smaller than his older brother. Now, you let me do the talking.
Well, I'll be damned. Mrs. Skagarat. Going slumming, are you?
You never liked me, Cassius, I know that. But now is not the time for old grudges. Can you make this?
Of course I can, but why should I?
Because you and your team are the best builders around here.
That is correct, Mrs. Skagarat. And if you people had thought of that sooner, when our wages were cut and our working conditions were toughened, we might have wanted to offer you our skills now.
But you didn't, did you?
Look, we don't have time for petty quarrels about who owes what to whom. The paws are upon us.
The paws? Oh, she's just trying to trick us into helping her.
No, it's true. Their airship is what brought the gloom here. They control it. We've seen it with our own eyes, right, Grandma?
Yes, we've seen it. They want to destroy us, Cassius. They must be stopped.
We could get the material we need if we decide to help you, that is. From the wrecks at Needle Prick Peaks.
That's really far away. The lighthouse will never be strong enough to push the fog away from there.
You're the one that fought off that snake, am I right?
Yes, Mr. Pirate. I mean, yes, sir.
Well done, girl. And you are quite right about the fog, too. But we have our methods.
Methods?
You know, pirates gotta get the job done, even if there's a little fog around. We've got spark cannons on our best boats. Or on our best pirate ships, I should probably say. Problem is, that nasty serpent flung away all 3 of them, along with their crew. Help us find them, and we'll help you build your weapon. Do we have a deal, young lady?
Deal.
We have a deal.
Oh.
Speak to Peppy.
Ah. Oh.
Free the ship.
Oh.
You're not from around here, are you?
No, I live at the Night Orchard.
Old botanical garden, eh? Did some work there with my dad. Watering systems, mostly. Boy, the man in charge of the garden sure knew a lot about plants.
Are you talking about John Skagerrak?
That's the one. How did you... Oh my! You're that little blue-haired squirt who always got pricked by the rose thorns. You're Iris, Sigrid.
You knew my mom?
I did. Thought she was a self-centered little brat.
Oh.
There's more to that story. I'll get to it once I'm done greasing the engine.
Yeah, I knew your mom. She sucked. Get the feeling I wasn't supposed to go that way. Get the feeling I'm not really supposed to be up here either, but you know what? We're taking it. Back in my element. Thank you, Water Walker.
One ship coming your way, Peppy.
Hunky-dory.
So, that story about my mom?
Oh, right. I met her during my activist years when we campaigned together.
What did you campaign for?
For the Dandelion to be shut down. The workers told some worrying stories, my mom included, about how they were treated, about the side effects of the spark extraction. But people didn't listen, so we tried to make them.
Did it work?
What do you think? Better get back to this.
Yeah, I'm guessing it didn't work very well. Gliding along the water. Goldbrit. You know, I'm not even going to ask what kind of black magic lets you do that. I'm just happy you found us.
You mentioned you didn't like Mom?
That's right. I wrote her off as a privileged rascal looking for attention. Your grandmother was a higher-up at the Dandelion, after all. But with time, I had to admit to myself that she just cared. It's a hard thing to do, to change your mind about someone. I'm glad I was brave enough to do it. She became one of my closest friends.
I'm glad to hear she had that. Friends.
Oh wow, thanks a lot.
Another one incoming.
I'm ready. Come join us as soon as you have enough sparks, will you?
Explore the area for sparks. 0 out of 3. It's a spark. Fun. I'm having fun. Little sparklets. Land, fudge. Well, so much for making it past that section. So much for the quick, easy bypass. Grapple hook. Grapple hook. Oh.
And that's all of them.
Nice work. And Sigrid, I'm sorry about whatever happened to Iris. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Peppy. And thanks for sharing your story.
Happy to, kiddo.
Fill the spark tank. It's a brief story, but it shows some interesting knowledge about just the world. I can appreciate that. Jump! After discussing with Mrs. Skagerrak, we both agreed that our main objective should be to find a spark reactor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Escort the ships.
That's so cool. Can I try? She's not so fond of strangers, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Newcomers rarely mean anything good around here.
They don't?
No one from the outside ever gave a dab about the Hill Crew. Only came around when they needed us.
You mean, like us?
Yeah, I guess. But you gave something back, chasing off that snake. After the war, people who used to make us work for peanuts at the Dandelion just came pouring in. But this time, we didn't have peanuts to offer. So we turned them down, decided to keep to ourselves. It made them real mad.
Wait, this must have been way before you were born.
Well, unlike all the hill folks who fought in the war, stories don't die.
You got a point. Stories rarely die. And now you've just got a team of pirate engineers. Crystal, you do realize I've been playing the Bloons Tower Defense series since, like, Bloons Tower Defense 3 and 4, right? we've had several interactions about it in the past. You've taught me about the super-powered super versions, tier 6 towers. When I had left for like a year, you made the Quincy son of Quincy joke at my friend Quincy, who absolutely hates it.
What's with all the rocks over there?
That, my friend, is the Needle Prick Memorial. A small token of gratitude to those who fought against the Dirty Paws and didn't make it back.
Oh, who built it?
Don't know. Maybe one person. Maybe 100. One day it was just there. And people kept adding to it. At least until this area got too gloomed up to be safe. It's mostly stones and scrap parts from the area. But they're placed with love.
Grandma? Is this where Grandpa died? Granny?
We used to go to the pine forest here before the war, you know. Every fall, me and John to pick chanterelles. I always made him cover his eyes for the last part of the way. It was my secret mushroom place, you see, and he wasn't very good at keeping secrets. He would have slipped and told someone if they asked, I'm sure of it. And now, he sleeps here, on a bed of chanterelles.
Such unnecessary evil. We can't let this happen again.
All right. Let's hope this works.
Well, that's one way through.
This place gives me the chills.
It does that to you. This is where the final battle against the Dirty Paws took place. We paid a heavy price, but we finally took them down.
Here we go again.
Striders? Where? I take care of. I fix. Blast away! How come the ships are faster than me?
Yeah. He would know where we could find a spark reactor. One of those wrecks gotta have one in working condition.
He's not gonna like this. Not fond of visits, that man. Especially not impromptu ones.
I brought a box of his favorite tea leaves. Hopefully enough for the trade.
What Troubled said about the Dirty Paws? About the Whistlers? I've never even heard that name. Who are they?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Well, I'm ahead of the ships now. Hey! Go 4 at once. I think I didn't see that up here, hiding somewhere in this wreck. There it is. I'll free you little goldfish zappy things. Whack, 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 pow. Most memorable stuff about some of those games. I guess it depends. You know, some of them were like they were just a lot of fun. I really enjoyed just like experiencing them, except Rain World. Rain World sucked. But, you know, it was just nice having a new experience that got recommended by someone.
We need to get that poor sod out of there.
Oh, what? Happy, why are you here? What's with the crowd? Gloom wave overran all Strandville. We needed reinforcements. Still should be a working reactor in the ship here.
Oh.
You know, it's not really so much. I mean, like, you know, if you ask me the most memorable moment of a specific game, then yeah, I've probably got a decent answer. But, like, you know, overall, it's just, you know, getting a recommendation. Having someone say, like, hey, you should play this. It feels nice. Do I enjoy fishing? No. Well, it depends. In video games, sometimes. In real life, no, fishing sucks. Oh, yes, depending. It's not an all the time thing, but it's certainly in some of the time thing. You know, I'm not bound to any one thing like roguelikes or MMOs or whatnot. You know, I'm a variety. Yes, I believe you mentioned Moonglow Bay. Wasn't that a game on Roblox that had like a bunch of different fish? And then we got into the whole discussion about whether or not it was a good idea to play Roblox. Or was that a different fishing game that you suggested? The gas the Dirty Paws spray makes the Gloom and Strider sprout plants and sink. I remember you trying to get me to play some specific Roblox game that had like a giant lake and a bunch of fish. Extractor of the reactor! Thunk. Now what? Whatever it was. Before you leave, could Water Girl go clean off my generators? I'd like to have my radiator working. Probably that was it. So this is when, while we're away, the Dirty Paws show up and kidnap Grandma, right? Right? I can call these stories pretty well. Or occasionally when my dad gets something right, like, oh, this is what's gonna happen next. They should pay me to write this stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on. I will take. Thank you. Mom made pumpernickel bagel. Hot and fresh and yum. Oh, this is actually really freaking good. Hey, Sigrid. I know what bagels taste like. Yeah, I feel better. I mean, I wasn't in like a bad mood at all in the first place, but... Babada, triangle! Loop, 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 loop. What's going on? Oh. Huh? plants?
What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
The Striders! I couldn't hold them back. And then the Dirty Paws showed up.
The Whistlers.
Yeah, the Whistlers. Anyway, I was sure they would kill me. But they didn't. Actually, I think they tried to...
Help you?
Yeah.
You know, all those stories you've been fed are not to be trusted.
How do you know?
Because I am one of those dirty paws you're all so afraid of. Although I prefer to be called by our rightful name. Care for a cup? That beloved dandelion of yours spat its poison into the sea. Eventually, it reached our lands. Big, nasty blobs that crawled onto our fields and destroyed our crops. We sent message after message to make you understand the damage you were causing, but you wouldn't listen. So eventually, we took matters into our own hands.
What did you do?
We realized we had to stop the gloom ourselves by sabotaging the Dandelion's main conduit. Our boat got hit just after midnight. 3 of us were killed immediately, and 1 lived long enough to say his prayers. I was crying like a babe, but having no wound severe enough to stop me, I kept going. Just before dawn, I reached my target. It was all up to me now. Our scientists had devised a fluid that was meant to drip into the heart of the dandelion and stop the machinery from running. Our mission was to pump it into one of the central vents, and that's what I did. I pumped the fluid in, plugged the vent, and I left. I didn't look back at first. The only thing I could think of was getting away. But then, when I turned my head, the entire thing had turned into a monster. Gloom shooting out like fountains of black saliva. I remember thinking of 100-armed octopuses and giant spiders, mythological creatures from my childhood stories. Then came a deafening thunder. The whole thing started to burst. Well, I guess you know the rest.
The ground cracked, the ocean roared, and Strandville was lost in the deep.
After what I caused, I couldn't bear to face anyone. So I settled here.
How did you survive the explosion?
All I know is that I passed out. When I woke up, the sea was calm. But the city was gone. The people. All we wanted was to put an end to our misery. You understand? I followed the instructions, but it didn't work out. It didn't... Sweet mother of sparks, I should have died with the others.
You tried to save your people. You didn't know this would happen.
You're very kind. Just like your mother.
My mother?
She was my friend, the bravest person I ever met. She listened to us, even after the flood. She believed me when I told her that we never meant any harm. She even wanted to help me put things right, so we set out to try and fix the damage I'd caused. But we never... She never... She was investigating methods to change the behavior of the gloom. One day she came to my hideout looking for clues, as she put it. I told her to get lost. She wasn't easily scared. Like mother, like kid, I guess. She had been breeding flowers, you see. Some kind of modified version of the night weaver. An herb we grow back home. She had learned that its roots could bind the gloom back into the weave rock and stop it from spreading. She wanted me to take her to the pipe that started the rupture. Her idea was to pour some spark-induced night weaver seeds into the central vent and turn the dandelion into a sort of mending machine. Don't ask me about the science. That was her forte.
So you went back there?
Yes, child. She even made us go inside. She said it was crucial. I refused at first, but your mother was a very convincing woman. And I know you won't believe me when I tell you this, but it was as though the gloom felt threatened by us. Your mother fought for her life. I lost my right leg trying to save her, and I'd gladly give my left too, if that could bring her back. Since then, the gloom has kept spreading, like the plague it is.
Is there nothing left to do?
The airship manages to fight it off to some extent, using spores from the Nightweaver. But we have nowhere near what would be needed to fight it off forever.
What about this?
By all sparks, where did you get that? We have to get you to the airship. You have to show them!
The airship! They're gonna shoot it down!
What? Who?
That machine Cassius was talking about. It's a spark weapon to shoot down the Whistler's barge.
Oh, those fools! May the gloom drown them! Curse all of them and their trigger-happy fingers! They're nothing but a bunch of short-sighted idiots! You must stop them, do you understand? Do whatever it takes to keep those morons from firing. Then you have to find Moira. Just follow the barge.
Moira?
The Whistler's leader. She's the only one who can make use of that seed. Now go!
Back to the lighthouse.
Grandma, I need to talk to you.
Quite busy here. What's the matter?
Grandma, listen to me. Don't fire.
What? Where are you? What's taking you so long?
Well, I got caught up in the fog, and then the polished ship came flying, and I thought I was gonna die, but Granny, they saved me. They sprayed something, and then there were flowers everywhere, and Rufus said that...
That bum at Needleprick? Siggy, I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and come home.
Promise you won't do anything more until I'm there.
You're breaking up. Just vamoose on back now, will ya?
Granny?
Uh-oh. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Well, let's hurry on back and accidentally shoot down the only thing that could be saving us. I wonder if this is in feet or meters. Either way, I'm having a lot of fun. Gliding along the water, having a good time. Bagel. Oh, so it's a cannon now.
Blowtorch, please. Now, what's taking that girl so long? She knows I'm not fond of waiting.
Stop! Stop!
Oh, Sigrid. Nice to see that you made it back safely.
The paws don't control the gloom. They make it flower.
Make it flower? What are you rambling on about?
Grandma, I know what happened to Mom. She died trying to save us.
The paws?
No, you don't understand. She and Rufus wanted to stop the gloom from spreading. They tried to make it into the dandelion, but the gloom got her. He tried to save her, but...
You have a kind heart, Siggy. But you must stop believing everything people tell you. You are just like your mother in that respect. And if you think I'll let us all meet our maker because of the words of some driveling bum, you are gravely mistaken.
But he...
Even if he was telling the truth, your mother wouldn't have been in any danger if she had kept away
I think
from
there's
him
a
in the
bug.
first
Everyone's
place.
kind of just smiling.
gives you the right to always judge people like that. They were trying to save us.
Sigrid. We all understand you're upset. All this stress would get the better of anyone. And you're just a kid. No wonder you've lost your head. Now, why don't you go have a lie down and let us take care of things?
Don't touch me!
Manners, young lady. I only want to help.
You want to destroy. That's what you want. That's what all of you want. Gloom you!
Shrimps? Shrimpy!
Well, you know how teenagers are, Doris. I wasn't all that easy myself, was I?
It's like looking at Legos.
She just needs to walk it off. And we have very important things to attend to.
Sigrid, where are you at?
Sigrid, it's Cassius. Answer us. We're getting ready to fire.
Fire at the barge and you fire at me.
Tell me you're joking. Have you lost your wits? You crazy, stubborn, disobedient... Nobody does anything until I give the order. Is that clear? Stay where you are, Sigrid. I'm coming to get you.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to catch me.
Sigrid! Sigrid? I'm on my way. Where are you? What's your location?
I'm right by this island. The barge is just above it, and it's... Grandma, there are flowers here. I think I see apples.
No. No, that's not possible. Are you sure?
It's just like the stories you told me. I never thought
Sigrid, my dear, you are brave. I give you that. But we simply cannot conform our actions to a child's foolish whims. I am in your debt for helping us come such a long way. But now, it's time to finish what we've started. I am truly sorry, child.
No! Don't shoot!
I have to, Sigrid. It is my duty to do so. Our people want this, and I...
What is this even? Must be somewhere way beyond the gloom fog. Even past where the wave came from. I don't think I traveled that far just yet.
will not be stopped. The best you can do is try and save yourself.
Hey! Down here! Look at me! Oh, please look at me!
We have to grapple onto the barge? Or are we too late? I think I hear charging. Shit.
3, 4, 5. Oh, thank the sparks you're all here. Plus 1 extra, it seems. Are you a Stranvillian?
I am, but I didn't want this. This wasn't the plan. I tried to stop them.
Oh, so this is how it ends. Stranville, destroying everything for good.
Are you Moira? I was told to come see you. I want to put things right.
There's nothing you can do, girl. Take my advice and go home while it still exists.
Seed?
A Night Weaver seed? But it's so big.
It's been modified. My mother invented the technique. I was told you may know how to use it.
Well, if it has all the right qualities. But if there's only one, I don't think we can...
If you touch her, you're dead! You hear me? Take your dirty paws off my girl!
Who is that?
Put that away, Grandma!
I'm not letting them have you too! I have to!
The only thing you have to do right now is shut up for a while!
Sigrid,
I tried to tell you before! You wouldn't listen then, but you will listen now. To me and to Moira.
Moira? The Moira?
The very same. And on that ship was our last chance to keep the gloom away until your granddaughter came along.
Sigrid? How is she involved in all this? She shouldn't...
We're using a plant called Nightweaver. Its roots have the ability to tie down gloom. We've been shooting out spores from our airship day and night since that great wave came, but it barely kept the gloom from taking over. And now some geniuses decided to shoot that very ship down.
You're blaming us for trying to defend ourselves? Your people attacked us! You declared war on us!
You think we wanted war? You gave us no choice.
Well, why didn't you just talk to us about...
There's no point in talking if no one will listen. We tried talking to you, both before and after the war. We tried sending messages. We tried sending messengers, and you repeatedly chose not to listen. Too high up on your pedestals with your riches to care about anyone below you. You ripped up the ground we walk on with your cursed drills and sent your own city into the deep.
Well, it takes two to tango, my late husband always said. You blew up the Dandelion. Before that, the city was...
I'm sure there was a time for talking, but that time is not now. You're not gonna fight the gloom off by quarreling. Mom used to have this. Did you know that? It's a seed from the Nightweaver. Moira says we might be able to use it.
Iris? Why did she have
There's no time to explain. Right now, you just have to trust us. You have to trust me.
So you're saying that this seed could eliminate the gloom?
It has the right properties. But one is not enough, I'm afraid.
How does it work?
It's no ordinary seed. It's infused with sparks. That's what Rufus told me. Mom invented the technique.
Well, how about we boost it some more? After all, we do have a spark cannon.
Rufus and Mom tried to take the seeds into the dandelion. They wanted to spread them through the gloom pipes, tried to make it inside through one of them.
Well, I'd rather try something that fails than nothing at all. I think I know the place he referred to. I'll show you the way.
Cassius, recharge the cannon. We have some planting to do.
We have some what to do?
Just start recharging and keep Cloud out of action.
My pleasure, Doris. My pleasure.
All right. Now would you help me get to that pipe?
What a quick change of heart. Huh?
That sight sure brings back memories.
You've done it?
As long as my back would let me. A while longer, to be honest. But they shouldn't be here in our world. When Strandville drilled for Weave Rock year after year, the Earth's mantle cracked, and the rifts went all the way down to their domain. And if we don't...
So, a shadow came to you, too?
Yes. My oldest daughter. We lost her during the war. When the shadow came around, I just knew it was her. You do too, right, Sigrid? You know who has come to you.
I think so. I just couldn't believe it.
Yep, it's Mom.
Feels like her.
Wait, are you saying that thing is my daughter? A shadow of your daughter, at least. A body for a soul who needs to make contact. This is it. This is the vent? This is where I was...
Huh.
You already know the inside of the dandelion, but
Oh.
whole life ahead of you. I've already lived most of mine, and it's time to make up for things. She'll be alright. How can you be so sure? Two of you are made of the same stuff. Are we? We never agree on anything, and she talked about you like you were monsters. Look, I'm not gonna say I like her, but I see the way she looks at you. She's afraid of losing you, and she's forgotten to enjoy that you're here. In we go. The carcass. Sigrid, I told you. Stop. Can't lose you too. Forgetting something important that I will come back out. Shoot. Now this feels like a final area. Traverse the conduit. Thunk. This is definitely saying something about war. How often it is that it's the folks that come after you who have to set things right. After what the fuck just happened? Reminds me of the Fractale battle in Super Paper Mario, where you had to like fight on the back of a giant mechanical dragon. But this ain't no dragon. Well, maybe it is. Testing everything I've known. like there was much to know in the first place. The basic controls, but it's testing me. Combat maneuverability. The Dandelion. Oh, I thought we were already at... Oh, you're back.
Sparks. The Dandelion.
You're just watching me? Oh, no, you're not. You're not. You're actually fighting me. Ow. Oh, there's some striders. That explains it. Time to fight our way up the machine. Oh, sorry, the pipe. That's what this thing is, really, isn't it? It's just one big pipe. Been possessed by oil? Something. Thunk! There's more than one!
What's happening, Sigrid? Are you inside?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Think I found another way in? I'm coming after you!
Where the heck am I supposed to go from here? Oh, sorry. Boom. Go up here, and then, hook. Thunk. I don't even need that other jump pad. Shatter the core.
The Dandelion core. This ain't over.
Up, 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 up. This ain't too tough a boss fight. Oh, phase 2. Got it, got it.
You again? You won't extinguish my spark.
Come and get me. I'm gonna whack you with a fishing net. You overgrown oil rig.
It's okay. It's okay. Just be glad you're not
I'm not what? Okay, hang on. Ophidiophobia. An extreme, overwhelming fear of snakes. Sigrid, how the heck do you know that word? Snakes don't exist in the ocean, only eels! Pew, 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 pew.
More of these parasites.
Spin attack! Spin attack!
You won't extinguish my spark.
Mabagya. Oh, you're dropping the entire half of the thing.
Come at me then. You won't extinguish my spark.
I can keep doing this all day!
Sparks.
But it sounds like the game is struggling to keep up, and they're both here.
Ready place to see, right? They're getting ready to fire soon.
Too busy to talk, Grandma.
Just try to hurry. I'm almost there.
Got it! Oh, thank goodness. Dink a dink. I thought that seed was supposed to be purple, not seed colored. Whoa!
Deep breaths, my darling. Waves are crashing. We are still far from shore. Know that I've got you.
Oh, and we're on land.
She's at peace now, don't you think? What's the matter with Anita?
Easy, Doris. Nothing's wrong with her. I just thought it rude to leave an old lady in distress.
I have a feeling that particular lady knows how to take care of herself.
We did it, y'all. We sparkin' did it. Whoa, look at these weeds.
Solid stuff. I've never walked on ground that wasn't rock or sand.
You did well, all of you. Eventually. And without you, my dear girl, we never would have made it.
I saw right away that she was made of the right stuff.
Bravest little pirate there ever was. Isn't she, Doris?
Sigrid, you've done such... Why can't I just do this?
Grandma,
No, I have to do this. When Iris was a kid, John always took care of the mushy stuff. But when he wasn't around anymore and we lost Iris, when it was just you and me, I didn't know how to handle my own feelings, much less yours. I put a roof over your head, fried some herring for dinner, and wiped your nose. But the rest, I just couldn't... I'm so sorry, Shrimpy.
you didn't only feed me. You
That's a
taught
creepy
me how
smile.
to use a wrench, and a hammer, and a blowtorch.
Not sure you can say you've learned to use something when you've almost burned the house down with it a few weeks ago.
You might be right about that.
I guess we'll have to keep practicing. Both that and the mushy stuff.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
So, what do we do now that we won?
This isn't a victory. It's a second chance.
The girl is right. This is where the real work begins. We have ground to walk upon, but we need to learn how to cultivate it without depleting it. The rifts are sealed, but we still have to get rid of the rest of that wretched gloom.
How long will it take to fix this? When will everything be back to normal?
There's no fixed, dear. And I don't think any one of us knows what normal is anymore. It's a lifetime's work. What we end up with, only time can tell.
As long as no new fools come around and start ruining things, I'm sure we can keep things in order.
Untie me, you wretched cretin. I demand to be released.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir, but if you just allow me to...
Word from Candle Hill. Seems the plants are growing there too. Apparently, a big stem of some kind has pierced right through the canteen. Get some rest, folks. Then we have work to do.
Go ahead. Eat an apple. Oh, I thought you were gonna go over to the tree and eat an apple. Yep, definitely the same kind of storyline, you know, be nice to the environment, do all the stuff you need to do to keep everything safe. Short game. It almost felt like it was just a mod for A Hat in Time. Like the length at least. But you know, the art style was gorgeous. It's minimalistic, but it's amazing. It's got a heavy story that's set down in stone. It just like the things to do list is so bare bones. Is what's really digging it. But beautiful game. I'm actually gonna put this in the worth column, even though we only really played like 4 hours ish. Like it's not. This is one of those games that you experience and you feel and you learn a lesson from. Buy it when it's on sale. And hey, Irish. I still know what bagels taste like, and you don't. My mom made this. But yeah, I'd love to see a sequel for this. Preferably with a lot more to do. And more bagels. Ah. Skip. You have now entered free play mode. Sibahan, Eri, Brendan, Rian, and Sarosi. It feels odd seeing the Dirty Paws as actual people with faces and names. Lots of characters. Well, I think that's good for now. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all on Wednesday. And take care. Keep the environment safe. Eat bagels.